Because the British public is not, and the British weather isn't covering itself in glory as a result of what's happening. And Graeme Swann should be held accountable. Alexis Nunes is standing right next to him in Manchester. So does Murali Kartik, who's as British as any Indian can get. After all his years of success in county cricket, Alexis, take it away with the two Englishmen.
Just another man in my life that has failed to deliver on their promises. I'm telling you guys, what did I tell you? This little quote-unquote light rain that we've become accustomed to here in England. Swanee said, don't worry, it's only a little light rain. It'll go away. Don't worry, love.
It's my England.
No,
it's my England.
It's my England is what he said. But I told you, when that rain comes, it likes to stay. And that's exactly what it did, which is why I'm going to Swanee second. Kartik, let's start with you, shall we? You're a man of your word. We heard from Ajit that said, you know, that India might be the happier team today. Is that how you see it?
Actually, the way I saw it, in the end, I could feel that the Indians didn't want to come out, possibly just for a 20-over hit. It's better off that they come. They have a full game tomorrow. 148, 150 of 20. Could it have become a bit tricky? Possibly on this surface is what I feel. And I could sense that even now, sitting with a few people from the BCCI, and they felt the same as well. And I'm talking about selectors here. So you can imagine that they didn't want to come out for a 20-over hit. Yeah, New Zealand at this stage, would they be happy? Possibly yes, because 211 have a dash in the end, get to a reasonably respectable total, and possibly try and put pressure on India. So yeah, I would say both teams would be in a happier situation.
Well, the press box was absolutely mental. We were all running around, constantly bugging the ICC officials, trying to get an update. And Swanee, you could see that they were trying their absolute best to at least get a game on today, because that's really what we wanted, even though, as Kartik pointed out, and a lot of fans were saying, it would be an absolute shame if only 20 overs were played at that 6:30 start.
Yeah, first of all, I want to apologise. I take 100%.
I've heard this before.
You know, I thought if I was tough and harsh on the weather, it would be scared and stay away. It didn't work. I'm absolutely with Kartik. It would not have suited India to chase 148. You know, frantic 20 overs, you lose a wicket, the crowd get edgy, the middle order's not had much batting. That would not have suited India whatsoever. Coming back tomorrow, with possible rain around, but they will finish the game, a full game. It's a fair way to do it. And I think it makes India favourites coming into tomorrow, so I'll have my blue tie on tomorrow. But, you know, as it was, you know, when it does start raining here in Manchester, it tends to stay in for the day, and that's what's happened. It's persistent. It's just a shame. It's such a big game. It's a real shame that it's not finished today, because basically I don't have a clean shirt, and I've got to go and buy one now. I've got no pants for tomorrow. It's an absolute logistical nightmare.
All right, well, I'm sure all of us have been scrolling and
only you have a dress for tomorrow. We don't.
I didn't even plan a reserve day dress. So I'm gonna go shopping with Swanee, and I'm gonna make him pay for it this time, literally. But anyways, looking ahead to tomorrow, now we have seen the forecast, and as Ronak pointed out, that it's not supposed to be as grim as today, but there is still going to be a rain factor involved. So how do you think that will be playing on the players' minds tonight?
Firstly, they'll be looking at the radar. At what time is it going to come? And it tends to be. Can we safely say, Swanee, that it tends to be slightly correct over here, that whenever they predict the rain, it's generally predominantly right?
Yeah. I mean, the brilliant thing for New Zealand is that wicket's now been under covers for a day. It will be under covers overnight. Yep. There's moisture around in the morning, so that should suit the seam bowlers. Yep. That's something that the Indian batsmen will sweat on tonight. So you've got to play that early on. Get Sharma early doors with one that nips a bit. You know, start chipping into the other bats. Wow, have you seen this? How unlucky are you guys? Oh, can you believe that? It's seaming all over the place. That was my Kiwi accent for Dan. So yeah, it could actually throw New Zealand back into this game. It's not a big total so far. Another 30 runs in the morning. Game on.